everybody, Miss Kelly here. Today I'm showing you how to make your own Play-Doh. Alright, Play-Doh is always lots of fun to play around with. It is good for finger strength and fine motor skills for little ones, and kind of a cool creative outlet for older kids. So I have a simple recipe I'm going to show you here today on how to make your own Play-Doh. It involves some things you probably have around the house. I'm going to show you the ingredients in just a minute. Okay, give everybody a minute to start joining us. Alright, so today we are making our own Play-Doh. And this is a nice, easy recipe. It does not require cooking, which I believe some Play-Doh recipes do. So this recipe involves flour, salt, cream of tartar, baby oil, water, and food coloring if you like. Okay. Now these should all be in the kits that some of you who have registered picked up at the library. Okay. So if not, you're free to, watch later, gather what you can now, and make some Play-Doh along with us. Okay. So I'll show you first. I'll show you the Play-Doh that I made yesterday. Okay. This is kind of what it's going to end up looking like and how much you're going to get. Okay. And it really does have the same texture and consistency as the Play-Doh that you buy in the stores. Okay. So that's what we're going to be making today. Okay. All right, we will get started. First, we're going to add our flour. Okay. We're going to need 2 cups of flour. Okay. So I just pour over my plate here so I don't get it all over the place. Got 1 cup. And 2 cups. All right. Now we're going to add some salt. We're going to add half a cup of salt. And so you got our flour and our salt. Next, we're going to add cream of tartar. Okay. We're going to need 2 tablespoons, the ones that say TB. SP. Okay. Just going to pour over here. All right. Got 1 tablespoon. And 2 tablespoons. So basically we have our 3 dry ingredients all together. And I'm going to mix, stir them with my spoon. Make sure they're all mixed together well. There we go. Now, for my first wet ingredient, I'm going to add my baby oil. We are also going to need 2 tablespoons of this. I'm going to stir it again. It's going to get a little crumbly. Well, that's what it's supposed to do. Make sure it's all mixed in there. Now I'm going to add water, okay? Now, we're gonna need to make the water really hot, boiling water, okay? So this is something that you're gonna want to have a grown-up's help with, okay? So I'm gonna take 1 cup of water. I take my 1 cup of water, and I'm going to add my food coloring to it. Okay. If you want, you can add this kind of food coloring or gel food coloring. I guess according to the recipe makes it a little brighter, but I just had this kind, so I'm gonna use this kind. Add a couple drops. And I'm going to stir that in. Okay. And then I'm going to boil my water. So you can choose whatever color you like, or you don't have to add food coloring if you don't want. And we're just going to want to make sure we have a cup of boiling water. We're actually going to wind up with 1.5 cups, but I'm going to do it first with 1 cup and then with my 1/2 cup. All right, and I'm going to put it all in this big measuring cup. Okay. We might not need the whole 1.5 cups. We're just going to add what we need till we get our Play-Doh the right consistency. Okay. So we're going to take our water once it's done boiling, and we're going to put it right in here, and then we're going to start adding it to our dry ingredients. And that is actually the final step. So it's not too complicated of a recipe. Everyone following along here? You got all your dry ingredients? You're getting your water? All right. Awesome. If you try this recipe at home, I'd love to see how your Play-Doh turns out. You can always send me an email or a Facebook message showing that you made the Play-Doh. Okay. Even if you are watching this later on and making Play-Doh along with me, I'd love to see that too. Alright, we've got about 20 more seconds on our boiling water. Okay. And the good thing about this Play-Doh is that you've made it all yourself. I think you get a lot more of it too. All right. This water is boiling, and the cup is hot. So I'm going to be very careful. So that's where you want a grown-up to help you out there. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another half a cup of water. Okay. I've got another half a cup of water. And I'm going to add food coloring to that as well. Okay. All right, add some food coloring. Like I said, we're gonna end up with a cup and a half. Okay. Now I'm gonna make this nice and boiling hot too. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to pour this water in my dry ingredients. And this is where we're going to start to get the Play-Doh texture. Add some more. Sure it's all mixed together, and show you what it looks like. All right. All right, I've got my whole first cup in there. And it looks like I do need some of my other half a cup here, because I've still got some of the dry ingredients that I can see. You see there? Yeah. Mix it all in. We need a little more of it, of the water, which should be just about done actually. Yeah, that's boiling. All right. Gonna add a little bit of that in there. Just to get all the flour that's on the bottom of the bowl. Once all the flour is mixed in, and you have that nice Play-Doh feel, that's when your Play-Doh is done. Alright. You guys want to see how mine turned out? See? It is a little warm at first from the hot water. So you're going to want to let it cool down before you play with it. Okay? But otherwise it pretty much just feels like the Play-Doh you buy at the store. Okay? And that is how you make your own homemade Play-Doh. Okay? It's a pretty easy recipe. I hope you guys were able to follow along from home. Thank you to all who picked up kits and were able to make Play-Doh along with me. Also, thank you guys all for watching, If you did not pick up a kit and would like me to make you an ingredient kit so you can watch this from home and make your own, I'd be happy to do that as well. But otherwise, I will just talk to you guys again soon. I always appreciate so much all the support and you guys joining me for these fun activities. Bye.